again. This is Kim with Living the Life Yoga. So in our myofascial series, we are going to explore so many different tools and so many different ways to do some self-myofascial release. So I want to start using my foam roller. So this roller is quite firm. They do come in different kind of firmnesses and different colors. So really see what works for your body. I like the firm one, but it might be just too much for you. So I want to show you just by starting and doing what I'm going to call that roll to explore. So I like to start on my mat, laying down, and I'm just going to start, and I'm going to start rolling just at that top part of my back. So putting my feet flat on the floor, getting that kind of from that, just under my shoulder blades, just kind of top of the shoulders here. I tend to put my hands underneath my head, using my feet, rolling back and forth. Just a nice checking in, seeing what's going on in my body. I can move over to one side, moving back, and just seeing if I need to go into some of those places a little bit more later. So I can go a little bit down into the center of the back, and you'll find out what feels good, but rolling back and forth just feels really nice. So I'm going to skip all the way down. I tend not to do it much in my lower back. Preference for me. You can check out what feels good for your body. And then I want to get right into the back of the hips, into those big glutes. So again, I'm going to sit on my roller. I like to lean back, and I can start to just explore. So leaning into one side, leaning into the other, and you're going to see maybe if there's some spots that need a little bit more attention after. I can always go one leg up and kind of hang out there, but really think of this as an exploration. Not your total practice, but this for me is a great way to start my day. So checking in, seeing what's happening, back and forth. I can always linger if I do find a spot and just kind of go, oh, okay, what's happening there? So good place to start there on in the back of my glutes. Then I like to go into my hamstrings. So I like to do one leg at a time. You can certainly do both. So for one leg, I like to think of the back of my leg in thirds. Top, middle, then back closer to my knee. Again, I'm using my arms, and I'm going to keep my right foot bent, right knee bent, foot on the floor, and then start to roll the back of that hamstring, and then maybe getting into the side IT band, moving back and forth, and then I am turning, so a little in the inner leg, side of the leg, and then I'm going to go in that middle part, so moving a little bit more. And remember, I'm exploring. I'm seeing what's going on in my body, and then getting a little bit closer to the back of the knee. Remember, if you do find something, linger there, hang out, do a little bit of moving, and then go on. So from here, I'm going to flip over to my other leg. So other foot's going to go flat there, top. So I think of that back of that hamstring in thirds. Getting into the top piece, then I'm going to go into the center, and I am shifting back and forth. So I'm going the side, the back, inside, and then getting down towards my knee. Same thing, just seeing what's going on, doing a little exploration. So from here, I can get into my calves, back of my lower legs. So definitely can do it both together, or I can do one at a time. I bring my foot on the inside of the roller, and again, I can bring my foot moving in, foot moving out, and I'm going to get different areas. I can also think of the bottom of my leg in thirds, so top part of the calf towards the back of the knee, mid-calf, and then lower. Don't want to get really too much on that Achilles, but getting close to it. I can turn, go over, same thing. Bringing that left foot on the inside of the roller, turning my foot back and forth, seeing what's feeling tight. I mean, something might need a little more attention after. and going down to the lower part. So easy, explore, see what's happening in the lower back part of your body. Now I always then go over on the front. So same thing, I am using my roller, coming down on to my belly. So I really am starting on my belly, even just above my hip bones. And this is, I'm up on my toes. So you'll have to decide how much pressure. I am resting on my arms here. And I'm just, again, exploring. So if you've got some feeling, things happening in that belly, that area, this is just enough, seeing what's going on. Then I can go just below those front of the hips. Now I'm really just getting a little into the hip flexors, and we're just doing a bit. And you know, it's your body, so if any of this is too much, then back off, take care of yourselves. And then again, I'm going to look to my quads. So I'm thinking top, mid, then down towards the knees, 3 parts. So I'm going to go down, using my toes pushing me. I can lean over to one side, lean over to the other. I can take my heels out, maybe open my feet in, and then I'm going to start moving down a bit. Again, I can move over to one side, move to the other, and keep moving down. So I've gone a little bit into my ab area, into my hip flexors, and then down into my quads, a little on the sides, even opening into the middle a bit, and keep going. So getting down closer to the knees, doing a little shifting back and forth. Remember, this is that exploration. Are there areas you're going to have to do a little bit more work on after, because you're going, oh yeah, I'm feeling some adhesions, feeling some tightness, and then coming up. So quick exploration with your roller. Just find that way, checking it out and seeing what's going on in your body, so then you can move on and use some of those other tools to really get into those spots that need more attention. So we'll be back another time using some of those different tools on Living the Life Yoga. And hey, hope to see you soon. Thanks so much for joining.